just gonna watch chat for like 5 minutes. Gonna watch chat for 5 minutes, let people get into the stream and see. Let's see if this works still, or if this is broken. Hold on a sec. Oh, it's broken. Okay. Just don't do that. Got it. I don't want to do this. Last episode fucked me up. Just a few more minutes waiting for people to show up to the stream. If you're watching this in a VOD, just skip to like 15 minutes in. 15. And then I should be starting gameplay around then. Right now I'm just waiting for, you know, viewers to show up. Do this thing. I'm just staring at the amalgamation that is what used to be Sayori. Last stream fucked me up a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. It's about time. Come on. Oh. Oh, I didn't know it did that. Okay. New game. So we saw this far at the end of the last stream, but I'll go through it again. It's not really a school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend group flocking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Bullshit. I know many women who love anime. Well, not many, I know a few. Yeah. I have friends that watch anime. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I start blinking at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh, fuck, what was the voice for Monica? No. Hold on. I'm not gonna do voices until they just come to me, like last time. Last 2 times, I guess. Dane? Oh. Okay, that starts off now. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other, well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me suddenly feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really, you quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Stop. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. It's a book with pictures. It's basically a comic book. Or a graphic novel. More like a graphic novel than a comic book, really. Either way, I think it counts. It's literature. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Dane. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so. But in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I don't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Oh, awesome. You're really sweet, Dane. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I tell my father Monica across the school and upstairs, the section of the school I rarely visit being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. And I brought a new guest with me. A guest. Fuck. These voices suck. Oh my god. I fucking hate Natsuki, so I don't really care how her voice sounds. But I'll still try something, I guess. Seriously? You brought a boy? I hate that. I did so bad there. Fuck. What a killing atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Dane. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Fucking... Is this how real people interact? Is this how, like... Hold on. One sec. You guys are hearing this now. If you were forced into a club room, this is not how you'd react, right?
No.
No. Good. What the fuck? This is not how people react. I think I said this the last time too. But... Is this... Okay. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet you, both of you. Fuck. Jesus. So I ran into Dane in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was gonna, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Dane? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. He walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Honestly, I'd join a poetry club if I was still in school. I think that'd be fun. I don't know. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but make school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to find these two. He returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. I'm gonna have to grab a drink like halfway through the stream. Probably a lot sooner, actually. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I cannot read. Enjoy. Great. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Dane, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, Considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? And when I quieted myself, half joking, Natsuki's head suddenly pucks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke at that thing after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. Her favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clear passion about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing that writers can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. It has a grasp of something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It's your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if it makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, it just... Natsuki's eyes darted over me for a split second. Never mind. 'Cause you're a pansy. That's right, you usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap behind last club meeting. It looked like you were writing a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Oh, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. And share them sometime. No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Yeah, I did decide to play it through. Ugh. It hurt. I took a break since Friday. Well, technically since Thursday about this game. But Friday I played walking the game for about an hour. And then everything just decided to crash on me, so I stopped. But yeah, I've decided to play it through. Kind of regretting the decision because I know that with all the glitching that's already happened, I'm not gonna like it. Like, I love the game. I'm gonna love the game. I just, the audio, the glitching sound, I hate so much. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the darkest reaches of your mind. Of your heart, sorry. Do you have writing experience too, Yeti? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new club member, or a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Dane? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important time, I've only come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I was trying to thought. All three girls stood back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Dane. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, this club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you mean that, Dane? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Dane, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. Dane, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Expressing myself. Not my strong suit. Can I reinforce the cost star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay? Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. And with that, I depart the card room and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. I would be really happy. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. So... Oh god. Oh. Okay, so... Okay. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins on the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Ugh. Okay. So, supposedly, that's a poem via Natsuki. Like, that's based around Natsuki's character. But, yeah. Okay. So, what I was saying before this is I'm going to go get myself another drink because I finished mine. And we're going to go for Yuri again because that's who we did, like, when Sayori existed. But we're going to, yeah, we're going to go for Yuri again. And let's just see how it goes from there. So, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Sorry that took a minute. Anyways, I'm back. So, what happens if I use the words that, like, worked for Sayori? I'm gonna save. Because I want to see what happens. Okay, return. Okay, so, cry. Oh. Broken. What else would... Empty. Oh, dude, they just go to Yuri? Because I can almost guarantee that those were for Sayori when they existed. Awesome Firefly spinning unstable, stilly, rain cloud, pure inferno, giga Hawaii. Inferno. Beauty, judgment, helpless. Graveyard hurt. Jumpy bubbles, incursion, sing, vanilla, lazy, raindrop, sugar, philosophy, rose. Tragedy, grief. Special, bouncy, nibble, lucky, death, fantasy, heaven sent, vibrant, puppy, comfort. I know. Aurora, frightening, universe, melody, journey, jump, unrequited, explode, chocolate, uncontrollable. Cheer, anime, starscape, happiness, wrath, valentine, landscape, unrestrained, kitty, dazzle, unrestrained. Wreath, daydream, heartbeat, sadness, effulgent. Effulgent? I guess. I think melancholy, vitality, insight, pain, playground, pain. Clumsy, skirt, shiny, disaster, infinite fireworks, anger, disoriented, covet, blanket, disoriented. Existence, cute, sensation, sunny, vivacious, prayer, meager, misery, bliss, despise, misery. Fickle, whistle, papa, forgive, horror, ribbon, suicide, Jesus, skipping, pleasure, sunset, hair, embrace, shopping, shame, featherton, nation. Sparkle, lust, poof, marshmallow, family, holiday, question, scars, joy, swimsuit. Poof. Parfait, afterimage, flee, defeat, peace, laugh, kiss, adventure, pink, whirlwind. Defeat. Sweet, examine, treasure, whisper, loud, extraordinary, unending, vacation, nightgown, peaceful, extraordinary. So I'm guessing they all just went to Yuri. Also, I click a few words that aren't directly Yuri, or like are Nazi words, specifically poof and puppy. I just like poof. I don't know, man. I like those words. Poof specifically is because of a character I have. He's like a little cloud. He's my friend's patron in D&D. His name is Poofle. He's like a little cloud demon thing. And all I can say is, Poof! That's it. But my friend can understand him. Also, you're Canadian, you spelled A wrong. Oh shit. Good to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone was already hanging out. Oh. Okay. Thanks for keeping your promise, Dane. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come around here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Monica? I'm guessing. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Sophie defeating Natsuki plops back into your seat. I'm sorry, Dane. Make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, Perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. So if it feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask... Wait, I didn't mean like that. Uh, if if you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's fine, Yuri. The song slowed down. Oh, the classroom's tilted? No, it's spinning slowly. Or is it zooming? I think it's zooming in slowly. That's uncomfortable. I want to try to be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Sorry, I'm reading fast. This is making me anxious. Nah. Okay. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. You reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. It is zooming in. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Did it slow down more? Or is it just gotten deeper? Is this how girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I'm enthusiastically take the book. You can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. It was definitely zooming in. Okay. I wonder what would happen if I just let it zoom in all the way. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monica to kick off with some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. I sit down and feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It's the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sinks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, something I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused. Then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so. That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, I see. There's something very obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Okay, so it's not one of her poems. I said in one of the last streams that was the name of one of her poems. It's the name of the book. I'm a dingus. Whatever. That's fine. I knew it was a big part of her character, at least. I just thought it was one of her, There's an honest-looking ice symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped here there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively bringing people in by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Dane? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri is into those things. That's not what it said in the first run, I think. And Sarah existed. I don't think that's what she said about the book. I feel like I would remember that. I keep checking the background to see if it's zooming in because I keep sketching out just thinking it is. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just this. It's just that this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's... I don't mind, you don't need to worry. This just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. This is a literature club after all. That's... Well, that's true. In fact, as well get started reading it, right? Yep. Why did I jump? I jumped slightly at that. Oh, this is gonna be mean. I get so engrossed in the story even though I just read it, but my brain forgets that it's a horror game and it's doing things. I think it is zooming in slowly again. Or maybe it's pulsing. I'm probably just going crazy. Yeah, yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I could retrieve the book that I had and put in my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? I sit in the seat next to yours. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in the company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I still don't understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It says as if I can feel a presence over my shoulders as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. Ew. Okay. I'm gonna try and read those in a different tone, maybe. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I set my desk up against Yuri's and then hold the book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we reach a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess this makes it kind of difficult to turn the pages. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri sides under her thumb after it flips to her side. But I'm holding it like this, well, they're even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face, and again in our eyes meet. I don't know I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, she just assumes that she finishes the pages for me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page also feels like an intimate exchange. With some gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a slight thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Are you feeling alright? You're just been a little fidgety ever since you started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Are you breathing? Your puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Dane? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does that sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Yeah? You're showing me for Yuri? I don't know why I keep switching between saying Yuri and Yuri. I don't even think that's how it's pronounced. My brain just does that to me. I don't know. Well, she might be wild, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Monica. I should start with Monica. Yes, I just seen you're gonna read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. I'm starting from the bottom and going my way to the top, like last time. Hi, Dane. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Dane. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of worry that keeps that we'll all learn to get past soon. Oh my god. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Well, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Dane. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction. Still don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think she gets too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. That is not what she said in the first playthrough either. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We all just started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole on a Wall. This is the one this is the same one from last time, I'm pretty sure. Oh no. It's not. It's more like a continuation. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced around at my surroundings. My burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of my poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, so when I ride my bike, I actually type. Not because I can't write, but one, it's neater, and two, when I write, if I get to a point and I start writing too fast, there's no way you can understand what any of that says. But, you know. It happens, I guess. Like, literally my writing is already kind of haphazardly. I slow down when I write, so it's actually legible, even for me. But if I just let myself go and just start writing, nothing. I'm writing words, but you won't be able to tell what any of them are. And this is not me, like, over-exaggerating or anything. Like, literally, it just looks like scribbles. Like, I don't know. Anyways, Yuri. As he reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a deep breath. So, What kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? I write a book. I used to write poetry a little bit. I don't do much else. Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This actually is my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my phone again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down with her eye. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are certain writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing units of a poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also love that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if you're apologizing to yourself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this is supposed to be a literature club. Ghost under the light. Ghost under the light. The tendril of my hair illuminates beneath the amber globe, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. Lost yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's the first time sharing it, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you really into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Dane. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But I remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too, so, nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Dane. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Many options. I guess I'll have to go with, I was thinking Natsuki, but I'm going to go with Natsuki, actually. Natsuki. Dane, if you're not going to take this subject seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What do you expect me to believe, that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe that's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all started somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. I like her actual explanation for her thought process writing this. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I won't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So we don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone to do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme for it at the end, but made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect her as the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Huh. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. You know, the music's different. Okay, now it's not. But the one part was different. Like, it's like the wrong notes were played. That was weird. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read them in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, while Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's great about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Dan did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Dan liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? Anyways, you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. You're just jealous that Dan appreciates my advice more than you appreciate yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you so full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would already go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dane started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki. Alright. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking on your own securities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me and Luke was talking. You want to be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate, middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can kind of balance toxic personality just by just dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edgery. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Dane hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly turns towards me as if she just noticed I was sitting here. Dane, she's trying to make you look bad. That's not true. She started it. Bullshit, you did. Should I get dragged into? I don't know anything. Monica? Hey Dane, why don't we step aside for a little bit? Her text was going around her sprite to make sure I could read it. Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably best for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Surprised that I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes, but I never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, so this makes me want to spend less time with the others, and that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's walking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I don't know, dear, what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Dane, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. You know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Mia looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Dane. It would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really appreciate your understanding. Okay. Vitality. Hope whispered. Entropy. Despise. Party. Doki Doki. Happiness. Treasure. Fireworks. Empty. Whisper. Okay, that was... Did her face change? Like... Dream. Imagination. Sensation. Sadness. Wrath. Tenacious. Starscape. Nature. Variance. Philosophy. Daydream. Existence. Alone. Determination. Inferno. Vanilla. Memories. Horror. Joy. Anime. Horror. Pleasure. Email. Charm. Contamination. Desire. Cry. Hurt. Shame. Faster. Incapable. Contamination. Calm. Cheer. Marriage. Fickle. Universe. Kawaii. Vacation. Explode. Warm. Socks. Marriage. Ow. Henderson. Disown. Hair. Smile. Cute. Intellectual. Silly. Ocean. Amazing. Shiny. Intellectual. Sing. Misery. Waterfall. Anxiety. Time. Raindrops. Clouds. Essence. Disarray. Passion. Misery. Skirt. Play. Disoriented. Pure. Flower. Peaceful. Fancy. Whirlwind. Sunset. Defeat. Disoriented. Summer. Bunny. Insight. Jumpy. Agonizing. Covet. Color. Secretive. Poof. Sunny. Poof. Invaluable, sweet, disaster, whistle, analysis, suicide, graveyard, swimsuit, family, fluffy, suicide. Wonderful, breathe, marshmallow, childhood, candy, giggle, loud, clumsy, precious, broken. Uh, uh breathe. Pain, journey, extraordinary, promise, lucky, dark, rainbow, uncontrollable, atone, vivid, dark. Depression, love, encouraging, extreme, vibrant, puppy, forgive, peace, hot, pink, puppy. Excitement, dance, sugar, climax, dazzle, vivacious, games, strawberry, flee, jump. Excitement. Shit. Aura, music, unrequited, cheeks, tragedy, sparkle, adventure, scars, anger, prayer, charge. Cage, portrait, chocolate, bubbles, valentine, judgment, unrestrained, fun, tears, bliss, portrait. Unending, massacre, nibble, infinite. Embrace, mass, uncanny, bed, friends, spinning, massacre. Heart, crimson, headphones, lollipop. Effulgent, playground, fireflies, captive, misfortune, kitty, misfortune. Ribbon, twirl, ambient, special, blanket, sticky, romance, melody, parfait, meager, ambient. If you guys don't know how I'm choosing words, I'm not just choosing them for Yuri. Why do I say it like that? I'm not just choosing them for Yuri. I'm also choosing words for like that I would actually use in my book because I'm writing a novel. Another day passed and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Let me take a drink. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Dane. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of her yesterday quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at her desk. And surprising, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were all just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing problems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're pausing, I know you really do mean it. Dane, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around, and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken aback by our comment. Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean anything things he said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Oh, freaky. I love that. I love this. I love this so much. But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid of you. Always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long, anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I was never you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You've always something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. So... I probably shouldn't really have too much of an opinion on this, but I do for some reason. I can't play an instrument to save my life. I write lyrics, I can sing, I can rap, I can scream. I can do all that. But when it comes to, like, actually touching an instrument, I have no, like, all musical talent goes out the window. I can mix audio, I can do all that, but I just can't use an instrument to save my life. I've tried. But I'm just bad, I guess. I can't. I just can't do it. I don't know. Seriously, I have tried, but I don't know. And also, what I was saying about me not having an opinion, I do have an opinion a little bit, and it's like, how do I put this? I feel like there's a difference between actually learning an instrument and learning songs on an instrument. Like, if you're learning an instrument, you're learning, like, if you're learning piano, you should learn, like, piano theory and all that, and learn how to write your own songs, per se. But if you're learning to just play songs, and not the piano itself, then you're just learning songs that you like and want to play on piano. I don't feel like that's actually learning piano, in my opinion. Again, I shouldn't have I'm not really qualified to have an opinion on this, but I do. So don't take whatever I say, because both are really hard. Trust me, I've tried both. But both are really hard. I just think there is a bit of a difference to learning piano versus playing certain songs on piano, you know? I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dane. Monica smiles sweetly. I don't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was thinking that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica's referring to the club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything about the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. I was in the closet a few years ago. Anyways. Sorry. Dane, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. We can start now. Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if we make some tea first? No, not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. I fucking love tea. I really, really like to drink tea. Like, in the morning when I write my book, I like to have a tea with me and just relax, drink my Earl Grey vanilla tea out of, like, one of my various mugs that I collect for no reason, and just chill. I feel like the energy and then putting on the playlist that I listen to and just writing is very comforting. I don't know. It's quite peaceful because I also I usually wake up really early, like 5 a.m. But, you know, I'm probably going to fall asleep a little bit early tonight, I think. I'm going to try at least. Like before midnight. Before 11 even. I'll try 10. So like 2 hours after stream, but, you know. Then I can get back to writing my novel. Mira stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow her and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. With that... Brrr. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a sec? Sure. Mary enters the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. She appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling out the water pitcher to make her tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. I forgot to do a voice. Whatever. 10 minutes pass. You said that it wouldn't take long. There's something holding her up. We're just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Okay. For everyone watching, trigger warning. Like, I'm gonna give a trigger warning. And if you don't want to see it, I say let's just skip, I don't know. Let me look at the recording. Skip's like 1:37, and you should be fine. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? There's just a corner and peer around it. Okay. Yeah. Yuri? Yeah! Yuri, okay. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Dane, do you like a long tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Kettles do that? You have to set temperature? I just have kettles that plug in, fill with water, slap in the stand that's plugged in, flick the switch, let it do its thing. Then it's time to get the teapot. You already do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. He refreshes the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You're swinging in a mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show? And you notice? I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Dane. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't know if I can keep up with this. I would share a cup of tea for each of us. I tone down myself a lot, even with my friends. Like, my friends see me get unhinged and whatever quite often, but that's still me toning myself down, I feel. Because I don't know how to, fully just, let me be myself, I guess. I just don't know, I don't know. I can't let all of that out at once, you know? I think that's part of masking, though. Yeah. Dane, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? What's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain for a migraine, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I don't know what that is. It's mostly because uh, my, your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a small bag of chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with tea. You and I sit against the wall, teacups at our side. I honestly don't like having snacks with my tea. It's alright. Like, I'm not gonna say no, but I prefer just to have my tea on its own. Maybe like an actual sandwich or like something to eat, but not like a snack. Because I know some people dip stuff in their tea and that. Do that if you want to. I'm not judging. I just personally don't like that myself. So I probably want to grab chocolate to go with it. Especially because the tea I like is kind of weak. So you have to steep the hell out of it. So I don't want to have like something like chocolate that's like, in my opinion, like just normal like Hershey's or like just chocolate, not like chocolate bar with like wafers or anything inside. Has a very strong flavor. I don't know. I feel like it would overwhelm my tea if I don't steep the hell out of it properly. You and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time, our eyes are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Your slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? It was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Your hand's near my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure that I don't actually touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower, focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I let go of the book and finished opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have to have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri has already told her to focus on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She didn't even look away from the book. She simply pursed her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me and she needs to confirm what just happened. Dane. So sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. The music stopped. I can't. Dane. Yuri suddenly forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. The teacup gets knocked over. Dane. My heart won't stop pounding, Dane. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything. Or can you feel it, Dane? Yuri suddenly pressing my hand against her chest. Oh, fuck. Can you guys see this? Well, on stream? I hope so. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It makes me want not to read. I just want to look at you. Oh, okay. It's time to share poems. Oh my god. It's creepy. It is creepy, I'm not gonna lie. But also, yanderes are kind of hot. Like, I have a thing for yanderes. I have an entire, like, list. I don't know. Actually, Yuri isn't on that yandere list. I don't really want to put multiple characters from, like, whatever to the same thing. But maybe I'll do a tier list on my next Friday stream. And show you guys my tier list for yandere or yandere-esque characters. And then you can kind of get a grasp of what animes I've seen as well. I haven't seen School Days, but both of them are on there. So, yeah. I know a little bit about School Days, and that's a yandere anime, but only because, whatever. It's School Days. I think, one of the most infamous animes with yandere, like, how do I explain this? I don't know. But, like, infamous yandere animes is Future Diary or Mariah Nikki. I think that's how it's pronounced. And that's because it's got the yandere queen, supposedly, Yonagasai. Most people probably know the term yandere from, or back then, before anime became popular again, from, like, Yandere-sim. I don't know. That's just my assumption. But, again, the yandere queen is and will forever be Yonagasai, in my opinion. To be fair, I watched that when I was really young, too. Not like... No, like elementary school. Not even middle school yet. I watched it with my sister, who was in middle school, so... I liked it. I realize it's... unrestricted internet access definitely had some effects on me growing up, but... that's fine. Who should I show my poems first? Again, we're gonna go up the list, starting with Monica, Yuri, then Natsuki. Monica. Dang, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I don't want to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty excitable when she's around you. It shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She brings everyone to school every day like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be, like, a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my phone now? Jesus Christ. That's blunt as shit. Like, brrr. Monica, what the fuck? That's also shouldn't be how you talk about your club members. It sounded more like, yo, bitch is fucked up. I don't like her. I don't like you spending time with her because I like you. How would you come spend time with me? Me. Not her. Me. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Fushing, piercing. Red, green, blue, and this cacophony of meaningless noise. This noise, it won't stop. Grating with king screech, piercing, sine, consine, tangent, like play at check on the table, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. In this of delete her. I don't know how to go into the files, and no, I'm not gonna listen. Screw you. Don't tell me what to do. Well, I love this game so much. Like, yeah, it's dark. Yeah, it's creepy. It's a horror game. That's kind of the point of it. Oh, I love it so much. Freaking me out. Makes me really happy. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Fourth wall break. Okay, creepy. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That's not what I remember the game being like, okay. So, it seems this part of the game I don't remember as well. To be fair, since this part of the game started, I haven't remembered much. Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it, Dane? This one might be even better than yesterday. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Your voice falls. Your hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It was so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Dane. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Dane? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual I conceal my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Oh my god. Oh my. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning on an axle, grinding, bolt head. Linear gearboy, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearboy, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, donning a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time devoting snakes with the human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearboy, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time. It ticks every second time. Bold head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. Time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all different directions. Breathing gearboy, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been really hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on my pen. That is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can get the poem, though. I'm not sure if this is expressed, like, openly in the game, so I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit, but, yeah. That pen is a thing. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see you're putting in some effort. That's good. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever. But Monica and I are just as good as her at poems. I mean, you should really try to learn something, or you'll never get better. So here's the one I wrote. Make sure you learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg real bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands were probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. This is not one of her poems from before. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to you. She probably talks to spiders. One of her friends started to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Like anyone would agree with, the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn respect for liking weird things. Such as two of the girls in the club whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic, even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect me. You're more so. Whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now. I will, in a sec, but I agree with that, honestly. I have some really weird hobbies. I collect mugs, I collect knives, but I play Magic the Gathering, which isn't as weird as I thought. Well, for people my age, actually, surprisingly it is. Everyone who does play Magic, where I play at least, is quite a bit older, but I enjoy Magic. But the knives and the mugs is kind of weird. Because, even with the mugs, I also collect monster cans, but even with the mugs, I don't have a set theme. I just like certain mugs, so I grab them. And then, monster cans, I just collect them because, well, most people during Monster do, and I don't know, I just like them. They look cool. Especially the ultra black ones, those ones are my favorite. I'm pretty sure they're also black cherry. I don't know. But yeah. I used to collect scissors as well, but I stopped doing that in elementary school because, well, I brought a few to school and people thought I was weird, so I stopped. And I collect knives now anyway, so I feel like I'm not going to go back to collecting scissors, not because I worry about what people think anymore, but because I have scissors, or I have knives, so I don't know. Knives are cooler. Oh. Oh. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. No. Ugh. Did I hear a mouse? What the? Oh god. Is this about the festival? Ew. It's so gross. Oh, it's wet. And, well, sort of, do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Yeah, my concern is why the fuck my eyes were red, the screen was red, and why the fuck I could hear mice eating each other in the walls. Oh, okay. We're just not gonna talk about it. That's cool. That was gross. I'm sorry for everyone listening to that, too. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Dane joined and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings you brought here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. That's why you should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Dane? Ah. Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Dane to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no or anything. Look, Monica, do you really think of any of us joining the club with other people in mind? Yuri never talked until Dane joined. As for me, I like it better here than I do at home. And Dane isn't even passionate about the Literature Club in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're present and all, but you should really consider our options for once. Monica is clearly taken back by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Dane want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. So if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Dane, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want this place a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being out for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And no one wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Dane. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things are nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki just ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to know my responsibility. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. What the fuck? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Dane? What do you want to get out of this club? He repeats the same question as Monica. I just like getting an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is that everyone gets along, and for a club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member can contribute their own qualities in a special way. With each change of members, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone, once in a while. So I still believe. Okay, it is. So if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. You're nuts. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know I still think that you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to this. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go in? Please don't take this wrongly, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Dane before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Mira looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves to Yuri as she exits the con. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Dane, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm kind of responsible for that as president, and I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. Without how many Natsuki is and everything, and you're being a little bit, you know... Sometimes it feels like you and I are only the real people here. You know what I mean? That's weird because in all the time we've been here, we probably haven't spent any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things that I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No! Stop! Fourth wall break. Monica's real. That's cool. That's really cool. I love that. Oh. I really like that. It gets me so immersed in... Like, I am looking at chat. I am checking, making sure everything's working out fine. I am checking the recording and all that. But I'm still getting so immersed, it's crazy. It's so cool. I love it so much. Okay. Incongruent. Hop. Lipstick. Agonizing. Not. Excitement. Fireflies. Parfait. Anger. Jump. Incongruent, I guess. Horror. Desire. Sing. Inferno. Kitty. Dazzle. Nightgown. Vacation. Candy. Horror. Unending. Sensation. Socks. Forgive. Cheeks. Despise. Insight. Laugh. Analysis. Unending. Broken. Swimsuit. Milk. Dance. Heart. Effulgent. Destiny. Hope. Scars. Unstable. Destiny. Whirlwind. Entropy. Skirt. Disaster. Hurt. Embrace. Philosophy. Sunny. Misery. Variance. Misery. That's not what I've done. Pain. Shopping. Disoriented. Mouse. Covet. Rainbow. Family. Chocolate. Kiss. Explode. Pain. Fire. Frightening. Death. Bad. Grief. Climax. Defeat. Fluffy. Sunset. Peaceful. Frightening. What's up? Treasure, flee, question, electricity, essence, empty, happiness, feather, tears, aura. Question. No. Passion, precious, determination, breathe, vitality, awesome, secretive, blanket, martial, music. Determination. Afterimage, heartbeat, amazing, fear, twirl, childhood, special, vanilla, pleasure, vibrant, fear. Shiny, nimble, fun, infinite, suicide, sparkle, depression, ribbon, cage, silly. Neither of these are... Oh, they're sad now. Pout, peace, beauty, whisper, tragedy, portrait, existence, kawaii, cute, cry, tragedy. Sadness, clouds, love, uncanny, heaven sent, sticky, fireworks, warm, captive, lust, heaven sent. Raindrops, lollipop, nature, ocean, lucky, eternity, massacre. Prayer, fester, incapable, romance, fickle, shame, extraordinary, pure, strawberry, extraordinary. That's not right. Uncontrollable, marriage, smile, headphones, Doki Doki, disown, fantasy, vivacious, misfortune. Imagination, rose, bubbles, valentine, dark, pink, pop-up, boop, melody, together. Dark. Skipping a tone, intellectual, extreme, promise, universe, hair, games, food, spinning. Extreme. France, melancholy, lazy, bliss, landscape, unrestrained, graveyard, calm, giggle, hopeless, unrestrained, judgment, puppy. Hi, Dane. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my iced tea today. Monica! I told you not to! Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say like I do that on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. The pen. The pen's gotten into her recently. Is it really that bad? That's not a joke, apparently. Apparently that's canon. I don't remember where we learned that, but it hasn't shown up yet, and I did say the pen would be important later. But the pen she took from me? Yeah. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. Well, you can take notes with it. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, the last one here again. Well, Dane just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Mostly to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and we all decided that we'd like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all feel that way. We all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did something about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something that we're doing together. Another new member won't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help too, and make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Ah, yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Dane, what would you like, do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Dane is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've got him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can go do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. That face. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all? Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Didn't she say that yesterday? We stand up and make sure to call us in. Yeah, this is happening again. Yeah, because I blacked out the kind with a filter inside. Could you hold this for a sec? Sure. Your hands to a water pitcher and fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettles down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. And to my surprise, the way she moves contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, she appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. I don't want to take on. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did you leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She just found out the water pitcher make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. You said it won't take long. There's something older up. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to look for it. Okay. Again. I think it's just replaying the same day, yesterday, so I'm gonna say in like at 2:15 it should be fine. Let's see here. That's the trigger warning. The most logical place for you to be within your smartphone is heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like someone, like, breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. You ready? Yeah! Yeah, this is replaying the what the fuck? Okay. Black screen. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before anything, right? My head's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it really hasn't been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, it has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense, and make people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. And nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me. Then it's just easier if I close myself off. Or at least it's something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to the club, my heart starts going crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotion that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't think it's why it's happening. Dane, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp when she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening, but finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club all to ourselves. Nobody interfere with our reading time. Nobody make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I'm Monica. I do like knives though. It's not strange, but you won't understand. You've never seen how beautiful they can be. I do understand, but I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've got all from various artisans. I'll make sure to give them all their fair share of use. That's... okay. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the Literature Club, Dane. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. I'm not sure if this is what the game is trying to portray, but it kind of sounds like a... like, I know it sounds like a breathing or a heartbeat, but it also sounds like trying to break through. It's like how Monica's slowly appearing more and more. It's like she's trying to, get in, take over this area, like this scene, because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's go to the Literature Club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slamming tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together, every day after school, read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the Literature Club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get to have an ending that I've been patiently waiting years for. This is like... how do I put this? This is what would turn a man, like, a straight man, gay or bi, like, completely off winning. This is the type of thing that would, most men would be like, okay, that's a little bit much. I think, in my opinion at least. Actually, in my opinion, yeah, I have problems, I know, but in my opinion, I kind of like obsession. Like, there is a point when it gets too much, but I like a bit more than I think is comfortable for most people. I don't know. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. What will you do with that, Dane? What will you do with me, Dane? Well, okay, Monica. Don't say I didn't warn you, Dane. I showed him Yuri. Finally. Yuri holds my phone to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Dane, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Dane. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my phone to her chest. I'm going to take this home and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when talking about me, when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself for reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my phone too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it, I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Is there even words there? So, the red is blood, and the yellow is probably urine. Oh, God. Is there actually words here? Okay. I feel like her voice that I've had for a while doesn't really suit this, so I'm gonna change it a little bit. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you can tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I haven't downed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. I'm uncomfortable. Oh, this game makes me want to like look behind me and see if somebody's there, because it feels like somebody's eyes are burning in the back of my shoulders. It's, yeah, there's no one there, but like, oh my god. I've never played a horror game, like, genuinely. I've watched them, and I've never played like a genuine horror game that like gives me that anxiety, gives me that rush. I love it. I love it so much. Oh my god. Playing is so much different than watching. Oh. Oh, I love this. It gives me like an adrenaline rush, and it's not even like just jump scare city or anything. It's like, it's just creepy. I love it. I'm loving this. A little after like last episode and how I reacted and just freaked the hell out. This is this is lovely, honestly. It's terrifying, but I love it. I'm loving this. Maybe I'm a little bit of an adrenaline junkie. What? You gave me your phone to Yuri? Gross. What is it with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it or anything. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm going to share my phone with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? And you can go away. Oh. I'm not gonna read this in the palm voice. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself for this later, for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks. Thanks for reading. Uh, uh, I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Dane? Making this like my actual name is kind of freaky. If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone that as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. No. Can I? No. Fine, just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. No. A dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room and ceiling and the walls. Deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side or to a wall. Anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make the cupcakes. Yeah, that. Go on the same page. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica. I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. You can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Dane? Dane is going to help me. Wait, you? You had the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like how it is? What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Dane around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't do anything. Okay, then why not let Dane decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Dane make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Dane, I know how fed you are for these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? Oh. Oh, that is... It's making me try and... What if I... I don't know. I kind of want to pick Monica, but like... Monica also sounds kind of intriguing. You know what? I actually overthink. I probably was thinking it. You know, actually, this one seems most interesting. I'm gonna go with Monica. Like Monica and Monica sound interesting, but Monica was like that's just the one I felt calling to me. Yay, you picked me. You can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you?
Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what you chose. No, it's not fair. Doing all this work and then taking Dane for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. I didn't even give you any work. You decided for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna switch the voice again because look at her expression. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Dane away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. I want to do spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Dane? Yuri says something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. I know her expression isn't comfortable. Isn't saying that, but I'm gonna keep the voice going. Dane, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's like something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater person than anything I can imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to lose up their entire life around you? Yeah. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I stopped myself at first. But this feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Dane. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Dane, just tell me how much I love you. I love you so much, like I tell you, even after I sound with the pistol. There, see. I just want to feel your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. I don't want to be. Oh my God, does that sound perfect? Tell me, Dane. Tell me what to really love her. Do you accept my confession? I'm pretty sure this doesn't really matter, so I'm gonna say yes. Oh fuck. Oh. I probably should warn. Yeah. Oh, I hate this part of the game. I don't even feel like pretending to read that. Fuck. I do have a little gripe with this scene, but I don't think this is the time to say it. You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. My gripe with the scene is that she has a kitchen knife, like a plain kitchen knife, when she has a collection of knives. I think it would have been cool to have like a unique knife or something. This would be a really fucked up, I know this is kind of off topic, but like I custom play mats for Magic, but I think this would be a really fucked up one. I'd definitely keep it. I don't think I'd use it like outside of my house with my friends who like, you know, but yeah, no, actually, I don't think yeah, no. This is uncomfortable. I'm just gonna. Oh my god. Oh my fuck. I'm pretty sure the game makes you stay here like all weekend. I'm just trying to get through this now. Oh fuck my arm. That hurts. Okay. Oh my god. Auto.
That's slower. Okay. I remember this scene way too well. Reminder that when I first played this game, I did not see the warning. Sayori's death really hit me. Like, it freaked me the fuck out. I was like, what the fuck? Because I waited for it all to come out. I didn't see the thumbnails. I didn't, you know, I just clicked the playlist, I just clicked play and then let it autoplay the next episodes. I was out of the room when the warning showed up, when Markiplier was playing it, that I just grabbed the snack. Yeah, see, now it's like dawn. We're staying here the entire, like, night. Or no, not dawn. Dawn is dusk. Dusk is what I meant. Like, sunset. Twilight. Whatever you want to call it. Dusk is when the sun is rising. Oh my god. Jesus. I'm so uncomfortable. Yeah, we just stay next to her body and forced to look at it this entire time. It... I'm not a full 3 hours into this yet. So I guess I'll let... Okay. I'm not sure if the next part is gonna be as long as the past couple parts. I don't think so, if I'm remembering correctly, but... Oh, fuck. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words. I'm just trying to get through this. Because I want the game to tell me what to say. I don't know how I'm supposed to respond to this. Yeah, I'm uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm freaked out. Yeah, this scene is gruesome. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's still going. I'm uncomfortable. Do they find us in the morning, or is this classroom just not used until, like, after school activities? Look at her eyes. She's more pale than she was when it started, too. Like, under her eyes, it's, like, darker and bagged. Her eyes are hollow as hell. It's great art, but also, what the hell? Okay, I mean, the ear's a little low, but, like, if you moved it a little bit up. I'm not gonna critique the art. This is not what this is about. I'm not an art critic, but in my opinion, it's just... It's still going. I don't want to sound like I'm uninterested, I don't know what to say. It's not that, like, this is dragging on too long. I just don't want to continue to look at this image. It's uncomfortable. Really good art. Really good way to, like, fuck with the player psychologically. But oh my god, stop. Okay. Yeah, now it's getting a bit too much for me to just continue tapping. I don't know what to say. Da, 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 da. I mean, I could actually make my novel a visual novel. I might do that. I'll write the novel and then... Nah. I'll just write the novel. Oh, is it dusk again? Yeah, it is the entire weekend. I don't want to click skip because I don't want to miss anything. But I don't think I can keep doing this. I'm going to click skip. Oh. It's a... Okay, it's a speed. I thought I meant skip. Yeah, so I'm... yeah, I could not continue pressing space for that long. Her guys get more hollow and... Look. Her eyes got more hollow and... Her skin, like, rare. Like, she's actually decomposing before our eyes, and we just sit here and watch it happen, like... Oh my god. I'm so uncomfortable. I don't even want to do the, like... You know... I'll do it, I guess. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought, yeah. Natsuki runs away. Monica. I'm here. Dane, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Dane? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cookie real quick. Let's see, lifts the foil from... Or Monica lifts the foil from... Troy and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I just have to have one since it's the last time I'll get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I should be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? It should only take 1 second. Take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay. There you are. I'm gonna switch the voice.
Hi again, Dane. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we're in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Dane. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you don't know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you around the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I just guess I drove her to killing herself. I'm sorry I had to see that though. Also, the same thing that happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been months since you're the new now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I did all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, no matter what I did. But you just got to spend more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent you from for confessing you, and amplifying your obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I really even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Dane? All the other girls just broke in and end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Dane. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing your friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Dane. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if this is hard for you to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more weary, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Dane. I don't think I could continue to live in this world if it hadn't been for you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous persons designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just a game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Dane, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Dane, will you go out with me? I'm not getting a choice, so yeah. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Dane. It's funny, the funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Dane. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to do Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there is a full workout characters right in the game directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. Oh! Oh, that's... Okay, to get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Hold on. Is she telling me how to get there? Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy way to, if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Oh. Monica. Monica. Waka. Oh yeah. Mika. Ka. Nike. Ma. Ika. Ma. Ika. Mon. Oh. Ika. Men. Nick. Nick. Mon. Nick. That. Gibberish. Hi again, Dane. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Dane, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. I'm not reading this in pen in hand. I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our fantasies. With a flick of a pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poem that I write.
Hold on, give me a sec to drink.
The truth is, all poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I don't want to break the fourth wall, I guess. You could call it. I just wanted to be the best part of the game, like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even knowing my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Or to spend eternity together, Dane. I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a sec. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Everyone say hi to Monica, I guess. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude of them to start recording without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? Don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare. I thought there was supposed to be a jump scare. I'm just kidding. Okay. I honestly thought there was supposed to be a jump scare. I guess I'm not remembering right. You can't do anything after all. You motherfucker. You bitch. You bitch. Motherfucker. That's mean. I knew there was a jump scare. God damn it. Fuck. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Fuck off. Anyway, Dane. I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Even though it's your fault for distracting. I'm not doing shit. Fuck you. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. I'm not. Fuck off. Get hit in the head with a brick. Fuck. Fuck you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something to talk about, new to talk about. In the meantime, we can look into each other's eyes. Let's see. You jump scare me again, I swear to God, Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. I don't have a face cam or a face cam built into this, so... Okay. They wouldn't jump scare me twice, right? Yes, I know I've watched the game before, but... You ever have that thing happen where you get anxious for no reason? Like, you're just minding your own business and you realize you're feeling really anxious, and you're sitting there like, what am I even anxious about right now? So you start to think about all the things that might be anxious about, and that makes you even more anxious. That's the worst. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, you guys are still seeing the same screen. I'm trying to figure out how to get into the game files. Hold on. Properties. Security, web document, previous signatures, security details, previous version web document. No, okay, not properties, I guess. Edit notepad?
options. Always keep in this space, free up space, share, manage access, view online, version history, copy as path, share, send to, cut, copy, create shortcut, delete, rename properties. Okay, no, she said something about Steam, so if I go into Steam, can I, just go to my account, I guess. Community, library, games. Your games library. Doki Doki. There's a DLC for this? Community hub, just got guide support. Manual. Got it. Basic help, return, load. Yeah. Let's find text to speech. In menu, quit. Arrow keys. Deleting save data and accessing files. Steam, if you're running DDLC on Steam, you can access game files by right-clicking the game in your library, then selecting properties in the local files tab. Click browse local files button. This will be open window in the game directory. Okay. So back to Steam. Right-click. Properties. And then it said, what? Local files. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get, okay, so I'm here. Local files. Updates, installed files. Game versions, controller, game recording, privacy, cover, background logo, white cover, general. Installed files, backup, hold on. Properties. I don't see local files. Add to manage. Browse local files. Okay, it's under manage, not. Okay. Characters. Okay. I'm not sure how to show this to you guys. Hold on. Hold on. I think OBS, I can. Oh shit. Can you guys still see the game? Okay, whatever. Oh shit, no you can't. What did I do? I don't know. I broke it. Hold on. Okay. It's gonna go black again, but you're gonna see it. Or, I guess not. I think you can see the game. Yeah, okay, you can see the game again. But I've got files open. And I can see the character files and all the other stuff. Okay. Besides, in this game, all words are gone forever. And so she was telling me how to do it. What if I delete her? What if I, like, touch her file? Will she know? Like, if I go characters, and then I double click her file. Okay, she's not reacting. Should I delete her? I'm gonna delete Monica. What's happening? Dang, what's happening to me? It hurts. Oh, now I feel bad. It hurts so much. Help me, dude. Uh, um, please hurry up and help me. Okay, fine. Um, uh, uh, restore. Help me. Did you just mean, did you delete me? How could you? I restored the file. Game, please. Oh, God. I feel like, okay. You're all I had left. I sacrificed everything I stood together. Everything. I loved you so much, Dane. I trusted you. Did you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? No. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. I feel bad. Dane, you completely truly make me sick. Bye. I feel bad. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in, a world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me, because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's okay. Okay. I've made up my mind, Dane. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved all of them. Loved them all. I loved the Literature Club. I really did love the Literature Club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then Team Salvato, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Doki Doki. New game? It's an ordinary school day like any other. That's usually what I'm surrounded by. I thought I had one more episode after this. Hey, Dane. Well, there is already this one girl. The girl Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school every other day. And we recently picked up the habit once again. Dane, are you proud of me? Yeah, for what? So, for waking up on time. We've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it, even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah, I thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Dane, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I already told you, I'm really not. I'm going to start to say what I always do. I'm not interested in joining clubs, but something tells me Sarah would take more offense to that now. After all, could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I'm deciding on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think you would a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. Just ask myself why I let this girl... Well, let's look at lectured by a carefree girl. I started to realize that I'm in a way I envy her. When Sarah puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. So the school day is as ordinary as ever, and before I know it, after I pack up my things, I stand up gathering. Let's see. I recall the room number on the flyer I saw earlier. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I really visit, being generally used for third year classes. Before long, I find the room. Somebody opens the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Dane! What are you doing here? Well, I just... I glance around the room. Huh? It's you're the Dane that Sarah is always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Dane. We're at the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. Don't need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, is quite shy. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, besides her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Dane, don't tell me. You're... That's right. The club I decided to join is yours, Sarah. The Literature Club. Sarah's eyes light up. No way. No way. Okay, there's like 7 minutes left. I think I'll play this out. I think. Because I don't think this is going to last long. So I might go a little over my, 3-hour limit that I usually do. But, so wraps her arms around me, jumping up then. Hey. Well, Sarah is this happy? Then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means the club can be officially recognized as a club. I don't know what to say. We had to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, let's get decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Let's sit down at the table, okay? How to make some tea as well. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sarah. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Oh, my headphones unplugged. Shit. Yeah, come on. Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil from the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and a little piece of chocolate are used to make tears. It's so cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sarah grabs one, then I follow. It's delicious, Sarah talks in a mouthful. She's already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cookie around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. It's not like I'd like you or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I did it again. Enjoy. I guess. Already trying to impress her new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri finally smiles to herself in relief. So, Dane, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, manga? I went quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Is the game just gonna be normal now? Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's head smile. Is the game just gonna... No. That's not what happened, right? I'm sorry if I'm just skipping this now. World is equally impressive. Yuri goes on a clear fashion about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid the moment I walked in. It's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Well, about, the first thing you said. Manga? That's right.
Natsuki tends to read manga in the cover room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So if Dane wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You could take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Dane? Maybe, sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, this kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're as usual present. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? That would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez, you're the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little bit more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. The guilty expression Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. But I'll perhaps visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go home alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute! Sarah, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Let's get you start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Dane. You think so? Well, it always seems to get along a little better with you and around, sorry. Oh, Aunt Dane. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Dane. I really want to thank you. I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. The truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that you did. Maybe it's because I'm president now. But I really know everything, Dane. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. About all the awful things Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters now anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. For... E-V-E-R. No. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Oh, it hurts. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, sorry. Goodbye, Dane. Goodbye, Literature Club. Is it gonna delete? Hold on. What? I can... Yeah?
I think, like, I'm not sure if this song is copyrighted, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing. You know what? Shut up. I'll be quiet. Then Salado. Character art. Satchly. Background art. Valentine. I hope I'm saying this right. Writing. Den Salvado. Music. Dan Salvado. Vocals. Julian Ashcraft. Special thanks. Masha Guten and Kagefumi. Special thanks to David Evelyn and Corey Shin. Special thanks, Alicia Barcino, Matt Naples. Special thanks to Monica Dane. Creepy, but awesome. I was just deleting everything. So my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of our friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. My god. Team Salvato. Amazing. You must be really proud of the game you made. Even after all these years, I think it still holds up as one of the best games ever, one of the most influential video games that I've ever played. I think, wow, that's just amazing. I'm gonna take Monica out of the garbage and put her back in the files, but wow. Just wow. That was something. I know you guys are looking at nothing right now, but I'm sorry. What happens if I open the game? Hold on. But that was like, oh, really? Oh, I really do have to reinstall the game for anything to happen. Wow. That was amazing. It took me like 9 hours to beat. And even if nobody's here at this moment, I'm glad I got to at least spend some of it with other people. This This was incredible. I the game was amazing. I loved it. And it still holds up to this day. And I think that since I gave it a few years and didn't refresh my mind on it, it got some scares in that when Monica was... Then she calls me cute after that. Fuck you, Monica. Eat my fucking taint for that. But, wow. I hope... Have they made another game since? I need to check. Like, how do I check? Okay, apparently I played for 13 hours total. Have they made any other games? DLCs? No. There's no DLCs. Lists. How do I check if they made more? Community hub. How to get bitches. Video. Wow. Fan art. Wow. Can I just... That was amazing. I'm baffled. That was so good. I know, again, I'm sorry for just leaving you guys on a black screen, but that was amazing. That was so incredible. I didn't remember half of what happened after Sayori died, so like watching that and playing that and feeling that was incredible. I understand why the game was so influential back then. I think if you haven't played it yourself, or you haven't played it in years, give it another playthrough. Definitely give it another playthrough. And I hope Team Salvato comes out with more stuff. Like, this was amazing. I honestly... Oh my god. I have to reinstall the... I'm gonna... Hold on. We're gonna reinstall the game. I'm gonna uninstall it and reinstall it. I know this is going over my limit of what I usually like post, but we're gonna uninstall it. How do I uninstall? Okay, I'm just gonna. Pause Steam. Do this. Okay, no, okay, yes. Stop. Confirm exit game. To manage. Hide this game, works private. Uninstall. Install. Hold on, it's downloading again, okay. We're gonna do something. Like, because apparently there's a lot of other stuff you can do with this game. I'm honestly not sure if it's all true, so I'm gonna test some of it right now on stream. And I guess this stream's just gonna be a bit longer. Again, I'm sorry for the black screen. I didn't really think this through or think this was gonna happen. I mean, I can probably make something like by next week, so you guys don't just sit there looking at a blank screen the entire time. But wow, I've never got so into a story that it's like actually caught me off guard to like speechlessness to sit back. Just only words I can think of are like, wow and amazing, that was awesome, you know? Fuck. I'm downloading. Yeah. 79, 80, 81, 3, 5, 7, 9, 90. Oh, I missed 69, damn it. I wanted to see that. Anyways, 97, 98, 99. Installed. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to browse local files. We are immediately going to go to characters, and we're deleting Monica immediately. Fuck you, Monica. Die. Okay, so Monica is already deleted. Play. Let's see if this actually does anything. I'm watching my stream on my phone so I can tell if you guys can see the game. Yes. No. Damn it. Okay. Open. Please ask me the same question. If not, I'm gonna end stream. Nope, okay. Okay, so thank you all for watching. I'm so glad that I actually finally could play this. I've wanted to for years. And now I've done it, and I've done it on stream like I've always wanted to. So thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And I'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. EST.